This episode of Reppin' the State Line podcast with John, George, and Josh is brought to you by Valentine Insurance.
Valentine Insurance is your number one insurance agent this side of the Mississippi. We do all your home, auto, business, life, health, annuities, anything you need. Not only here in the greatest state of Illinois, but in all 50 states across the United States. We're here to help you, your brothers, your sisters, your mothers, and everybody you can possibly think of. If you have any questions, call Josh and get covered with Cooper.
And none of the volume is connected to the computer. And we're back.
And we're back. Oh, jeez.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, my goodness.
that was a great intro, though. Congratulations. We had to get you in.
Like,
I
we
did that on
don't
the
even-
fly.
We
We
don't.
should just do it every time. I'll just make up something different each time.
Oh, my goodness. That was so funny just watching. Can we have our intro? There we go.
And the audio. There we go.
So George is having a bit of a foggy brain. He spent the weekend in Nashville, Tennessee, whooping it up, drinking too much, probably doing some other stuff that's legal in Illinois, but I'm not sure it's legal in Tennessee, so we won't talk about it. I heard your Airbnb was a container home trailer park.
Was it cool or was it not cool?
the Airbnb was awesome. It was brand new, just really renovated. There was
Was it in the area that got destroyed by tornadoes? Is
I don't
that why
think
they
so.
have containers there now?
no. Those containers were dorms for Fisk University
Cheap
Where's Fisk
building.
University at?
in Nashville.
Okay.
I don't know.
So were there like students in them too?
I'm sure. Yeah.
Just
That's how they
watching.
did it.
I was just watching like one of the videos though, like a reel that Missy put out. And
Yeah.
It was just like, it was just funny how it was because it was like, you see this beautiful building of theirs, and then right next to it was like this pile of garbage.
That
And then
had
you turned
taped
around, there was-
roof.
Yeah, then it had tape roof on it. Like the house was like a shack, and then you turn around and it was
That's
like all
probably
these
from the
container
tornado
homes.
that destroyed it.
No, it's not. You should look at it. I don't have the energy to find it right now, but you should look at it.
But because of all this, he is like completely brain fogged, lethargic. I walked in. It's just George is like sleeping, but he's wearing his what is that? Your Heaven Hill shirt?
yes,
It's
So
okay.
He's wearing a Heaven Hill shirt, so it's all right.
I was super sick last week, so I get it.
I think
Mine wasn't self-induced though.
No. I think I caught something.
Every time
Maybe
he
from you.
flies, he gets like sick for like 3 days, 4 days after, and that's how he keeps getting pneumonia.
I think that's from him.
It wasn't for me. I didn't have pneumonia.
No, but you had a call. It sat in your chest, didn't it?
Nope.
Liar.
Nope.
All right. Well,
It sat in my
sitting
behind.
here.
Don't you remember?
He had like stomach issues.
Say, don't you remember? I had
Like,
excuse me.
don't you remember? I told you. I said we need like the biggest Febreze you could get because I went in there an hour after he left, and I couldn't walk in that bathroom. I actually went downstairs and used the bathroom down there.
It was bad.
So yes, horrible.
Well, my kids were sick both last week too.
So it wasn't from me. Maybe it's from your children.
I don't know, but I'm excited. This is Tech Week, and my daughter performs this weekend. Show on Friday, 2 on Saturday, and matinee on Sunday.
You going to all four?
I'm going to opening night. I have tickets for opening night, and then my wife is volunteering at the ticket counter or whatever for all shows. But yeah, I'm responsible for Friday night. Saturday, my daughter has some contest. Her band, it's like a band contest with a whole bunch of schools get together and they have a contest.
A battle of the bands.
Battle of the Bands type thing, yes. At Harlem. So I'll be there on Saturday while my wife is with Emma at the theater. But this week, that means that there's practice from 5 to 9 every day this week. So it's going to be...
George is having more
fun-
afternoon naps.
Afternoon delight.
So that's what I did this weekend. I was in Nashville.
So
we just jumped
so tell
right
us
to it.
about like who you sent a lot of video. You did not post any to
Facebook.
not Facebook, but
TikTok.
TikTok, like you said you would. So
Oh yeah.
Liar. Liar.
It was-
Pentafire.
Man, it was fun. There was a couple. I mean, the live
I did
music
see.
is second
I did
to
see a
none.
video of 3 lovely women eating the same hot dog.
Yes.
Yeah, that exists. We won't be showing that either, but that exists.
I have that.
A 3-way hot dog.
And we are going to enter that right.
No, we're not. No. Gentlemen, I would like
thought-
to stay married.
I saw this video. I was like, I thought they were going to Nashville. When did they go to Sturgis?
Oh Lord, there's other videos too. At one point, my wife was excited because she bought and forgot she bought, and later in the evening, it was in her purse. She's like, "Oh, I got a hot dog in my purse." It was awesome.
Save that for later.
You know what we call.
I call her Napoleon Dynamite.
You know what we call that?
What do we call that, Josh?
A road dog.
Road.
And everything goes full circle.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, road dog.
A road dog with road dog. Hi. Have you told everyone that's your new nickname is road dog?
It's not.
It is.
No.
It really is.
I'm
You
good.
can't pick a nickname.
I went bourbon hunting while I was down there.
Did you?
Scored.
What'd you
a
get?
bottle. They're not here yet. They are in the car that drove back. So I gotta
Who
go pick it up.
drove?
Catherine and Edgar.
Mm.
2 cars drove.
I saw-
and
I saw
of us
Ben-
flew, or 6 of us flew.
I saw Ben score a bottle of Pappy
12. Yeah. Ben came out all weekend. It was a blast.
Does
He-
Ben normally not come out?
No, no,
Is
it's-
Ben married?
Yeah.
Kids?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's like carbon copy of me. 2 girls. They're a little younger, but he met his wife the same time I did. We started dating the same time, got married same time. We're best friends since I can remember. He's a big bourbon guy too. It was fun. We had a blast. He came out with us. Even they got a babysitter, $250 on a babysitter because we didn't get home till 2:00 on the first night. It was fun. The live music is second to none there.
Oh, yeah.
They start playing those country bands. And even the non-country. I think I sent you guys some videos of like really old school 90s rock that everybody in the bar knew every word and was screaming it. It was a blast.
Awesome. I love Nashville.
Yeah.
I went there for my bachelor party. And those are stories we can't talk about.
I did not go to Nashville for my bachelor party. I went to Central Booking in Queens, New York. And that's a story we can't talk about either.
I went to Central Booking.
Well, this podcast episode took a strange turn.
Did you go to Central Booking this weekend?
I did not. Although there were a couple times I thought I was being followed by security. I was paranoid, apparently.
I wonder why you were paranoid.
At one of the bars, but it was nothing. It was just all in my head. It was fun.
You know it was a good weekend when you still have the hand stamp.
I can't get it off.
That's what she said.
Yeah. You want to know what's funny? I got a story about the hand stamp. So Ben also couldn't get it off, but he came home at 2 a.m. and took a shower and was like, "Oh, I know what'll get it off, magic eraser." So he's in the bathroom scrubbing his hand with a magic eraser. Well, it took it off. Guess what else it took off?
Skin?
Yes. He had a burn on his hand the whole next day. He's like, I was an idiot. But the stamp is gone. So shout out to Ben for doing us a solid.
Doing Ben things?
Yeah, doing Ben things. But yeah, he did. He won a Pappy 12. They had so Saturday. See, I have to hand it off to him. He had stuff all weekend. The girls had gymnastics, basketball games. They had a fundraiser, a black tie event downtown on Saturday, and Ben literally just took his coat, tie off, and came and joined us and stayed the whole way through. Left Mary with all the stuff. She took the Pappy home, and he came out. So kudos to him for making an effort. It was fun. We surprised him on Thursday, so the rest of the group didn't get down there till Friday. I flew in on Thursday, and me and I want to say 5 or 6 other guys. There's 7 total. So me and 5 others of Ben's friends, we surprised him and took him. Went to this like speakeasy. It was a private club. One of the guys was a member, and it was called the Little Red Phone Booth, I think. But it had like one of those British phone booths, and you had to go in there and you had to dial and crack the code to get let into the speakeasy. It was pretty cool.
So did your wife not come down on Thursday?
Mm-mm. It was just a guys' night Thursday. We surprised Ben. We did whiskey, cigars, and pizzas, and then everybody flew in Friday, and we joined them. It was fun. Definitely, I know my limits. 4 days. I probably could not handle another day. I fell asleep early on the last day. I was tired. But maybe I started getting sick from whatever the hell I have. Who knows? So we'll find out later in the week. What did you guys do?
And that, my friends, is the Road Dog update. Yeah, Josh, what'd you do this weekend, man?
Oh, we were in Bettendorf.
Bettendorf, Iowa.
For Mason's baseball tournament, first one of the year. So we left Friday after baseball practice. Got down there. We played at 8 o'clock Friday night. Then we played early Saturday. And Saturday we got done at noon playing baseball, and we had all afternoon and night to do whatever. So,
Really?
yeah. We stayed at the Isle Casino, lost a bunch of money. I kept on getting, I had good hands, but I'd like flop a 20. They would flop a 5-card 21, just getting annihilated left and right. You know what I mean? And so that Saturday, we had to get up early Sunday. We played 2 games Sunday, won the championship, came home and just relaxed. I have a tree in my backyard, 3 of them actually.
What?
And one of them.
From what?
From what? What?
Oh, never mind. I thought you were saying you had a tree down in your backyard.
Well, kind of.
Oh,
He didn't get there yet. You cut him
sorry.
off.
I had a branch on one of them. So like 3 years ago, my wife signed a form from ComEd saying that they're going to come take our tree down.
Okay.
Right?
They never come.
Never came.
Yeah.
Well, this tree dropped a 40-foot branch yesterday or on Sunday. Clocked a power line to the house behind us off, laying on the power line to the house next to us. And so I called Sunday. They didn't come out. Called yesterday. They finally came out, sent a crew. And all I did was cut it off the line and left everything. They had a wood chipper behind their truck and everything. And they just left the entire trunk, the entire branch.
Why?
Sitting in your yard.
Sitting in my yard and the neighbor's yard. 40 foot, just left it there. And they had a wood chipper on the back of their truck.
And they want an increase.
Outrageous, right? Absolutely outrageous. But
Well, in their defense, they came out on Monday to do all that and tornado sirens and everything else Monday afternoon. So,
yeah,
probably
for,
would
for
be-
nothing.
yeah,
What are you all snancing for today?
this is for our podcast.
Yeah, okay.
But you know
Seriously.
what this weekend is?
What?
It's Daddy's birthday.
No,
Your
my
birthday?
birthday's in July.
No,
My birthday was in January, bro.
you're Road Dog.
No. I'm Machina.
Road Dog.
Okay.
He's Meshuggah.
Continue. What's with the suit?
Well, I can't look nice. I can't.
I mean, you
just
can, but
just go out and.
usually that means that you've got an event.
No, I do not have an event today. I have something going on tomorrow evening. I'll be.
You just wanted to give Sene
I will be-
another plug.
I'll be in. Well, it's seen, but get it right.
Sene.
Get it right. It's seen.
Oh, SCENE. Oh, this is a silent C. Got it.
I can't. I just can't.
Road Dog, you're going to get that pen to the eye here in a minute.
That was come on. That was a Step Brothers reference.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's okay. It's fine.
Excuse me, Miss Lady. I think I can help you with
Don't
this
touch my drum set.
scene dilemma. All right, continue. So you wore a tux? Or
Well, no, I'm not in a tux.
You wore
It's a three-piece
I'm
suit.
I'm in a suit. I'm wearing a vest. It's Scene. It's the company I like to get my stuff from. I'll be wearing a different Scene suit tomorrow because I have an event tomorrow as well. But I wanted to just give it a go. I mean, it's not overly hot today, but it's not cold. And I just wanted
nice
to
out.
put the whole outfit together. The shirt, I was talking about the custom shirt that I had to send back and they had to retailer it. What finally came back. So I wanted to give it a go.
How is it?
It feels really good. I mean, it's definitely in all the right spots. It's longer now, so it actually tucks in, stays tucked in.
Do you not feel like it's going to blow out the shoulder blades?
No, it's totally good. I mean, the suit fabric is always, and even with the vest, it's stretchy, so it has some give, it has some move to it. The shirt is not stretchy, but it's tapered in all the spots I need it to be tapered in. So works out pretty well. And then the tie obviously was part of over the Christmas holiday. You could buy the suit for one price or for like $100 more, you got like 7 items.
Mhm.
So I said, okay, so that was the shirt. It was one of those t-shirts that they do. The tie came with it, pair of socks, a pocket square. And I was just like, and then the suit I wanted. So I was like, okay, why not just do that? So you get like another $400 value for $100. So I did it. It's all put together and I'm really comfortable with it. So enjoy it.
I like your style.
And you gotta like change things up. I can't wear a t-shirt every day and you can't wear like, just the Hawaiian shirt every day. So it's like,
I mean, you could.
But
you
you-
could wear a Hawaiian shirt every day.
you could, but I mean, I try to like alternate my looks constantly. So like, you never know what you're going to get.
I'm excited. I ordered a whole bunch of Fanatics clothing before I left, and it all came in. Got a bunch of soccer kits, Bears polos,
Right.
new clothes.
Because you like wearing stuff with either your company logo, the bourbons you like, or the sports teams you follow. So I mean, everybody has that look. You do all Under Armour. You really love the way the Under Armour stuff looks. I like this stuff. The t-shirts, my 4-pack of t-shirts came, and it's just like, oh my goodness, these things are just soft and stretchy, and they look good with a suit. They look good with a pair of jeans. I don't know.
I like a good stretch.
Yeah.
I think their logo should be the letter C because it's missing from their name. Seen without a C.
I want you to send an email.
I'm telling you right now, I'm going to like reach out to the founder and CEO of the company, and I'm going to have him just like berate you.
No,
Yes.
no.
I think they need to make you like a brand ambassador.
Yeah.
I would do it.
Hey,
I mean,
I saw the video. You
I
put a
did.
video out there. You're getting get paid on that.
I did.
You're an influencer. Did you know he's an influencer?
Yeah, you got paid $7.
I got
last
paid
week.
$7
$7
last month. Last month, $7 from Facebook. I was shocked
I just hope that I never fall out of favor.
with me.
Yeah.
No,
How can
you're
we
like,
ever forget Road Dogg?
you were like family. And we've had this conversation privately, you
Yeah.
and me, but there's not many people in the world I consider family. You guys, I consider family.
Can you believe there's no I Heart Sushi anymore?
I'm very upset about that, but I'd be interested in trying the Korean food. I mean, it's a Korean
Yeah, it was a
barbecue
blow.
place now, isn't it?
It was
Yeah.
a blow when I heard that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
But also, I
really
think
like that
a lot of
place.
places are changing in the Rockford area.
A lot of things are moving
Octane,
around.
Octane is now like Puerto Rican food.
And,
No, it wasn't Puerto Rican. I thought it was
and we're getting our
Filipino they were doing.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was something.
It was something with a P.
Someone.
Like, I mean, no, like, I don't know how to pronounce it properly, so please don't complain, but it's like Weepa, it's WEPAH. That's the food truck, and they do authentic Puerto Rican food. And I mean, like the empanadas that you get in Puerto Rican restaurants, like in New York City, like that's the kind of food you get there from their food truck, and it's really good stuff. And then Cousins Maine Lobsters is this week in Rockford as well.
You remember Cousin Subs? That place was awesome.
Yeah, that place went out of business though.
we also lost your favorite place.
Stone Eagle, man.
Stone Eagle.
I'm still upset that
We're
everybody's
getting Raisin Cane.
Okay,
Cane.
and they
Raisin
answered some
Cane.
questions on that I had. Remember how I was like, how is Raising Cane's going to utilize that entire space at Stone Eagle?
And
They're going to demolish
They're
Stone
knocking
Eagle.
it down
They're
and building
knocking
a
it
new
down
building.
and building Raising Cane's there.
To their specs. That's what a lot of places do. Just like though over in front of the McChesney Park Mall. I'll call it the McChesney Park Mall forever.
They're
I know it's
building
not mall,
a
but they're putting a
Starbucks.
Starbucks there. But then what are they going to do with the Starbucks they're renting?
demolish it.
Because that's a
They're not.
that's
You
a
can't
First
demolish or
Midwest
rent
group.
it.
It's a First Midwest group, so that's going to be sitting empty. But I mean, it's already set up and built as a coffee shop. So, like a Meg's Daily Grind or a local, like Velvet Robot or somebody like that, maybe to expand.
I know what we could put there.
We could do Reppin the coffee.
No, Horn Pub.
You saw that when I sent it to you? I sent that to you and Colby because we were talking about that restaurant idea we had. But somebody it was actually Sam Furman from the Ground Up SSI. He does like parking lot striping, ballards, signage. Like if you have a parking lot in the Rockford area and you want to be compliant with the local laws for handicap spaces, striping, all that, the Ground Up over in McChesney Park, that's the place to go. Sam's a former architect. I met him years ago in B&I. Great guy. He's the guy that got me into the Rockford Cosmopolitan Club. So
Are those hot sauces?
I have no idea what that is.
that
was here when I got here.
that looks like mini hot sauce. Grab one of those vials while we're here.
I have no idea what that is. That appeared at my house when we were gone.
Hunky garlic jalapeno. Let's try it.
No, I don't know what it's for.
We don't know if it's for his kids or something. That could be something.
Do not touch.
But
it
my-
was left there.
But we will talk about a hot sauce sampler. My daughter for Christmas.
bourbon.
Smoke show.
Packing heat.
That's right.
Feel the fire.
I have to ask. Maybe my mom
Pole pepper.
saw that and thought of me and dropped it off. I don't know.
Smoking sun.
What's the bell say on it?
Merry Christmas.
Ring for coffee.
Nice. I'll have to utilize that sometime.
My daughter for Christmas, she got me a sampler pack of different hot sauces because she knows.
So did I.
My
My mother-in-law got me like 15 of them.
yeah.
Dude, I love hot sauces.
So and
It's
I
probably
do.
just a gift for you.
It could be. I don't know where she got it though. I have to before I open it. I better be certain.
Right. You want to make sure
I don't
before we open
want
it.
to. Well, like my dad, my wife bought. She was responsible for buying water bottles for the class, and there's 3 cases of water bottles, and they're sitting on the counter stacked. And my dad came over for dinner and just tore one and pulled one out, and we had dinner. My wife was at school still. She comes home and she's like, "Who the heck drank a bottle of water?" I didn't. I don't know. Like, why would you think to ask?
And then
Like,
she's like,
there's
pull
4
the
stacked-
cameras.
My dad.
She's checking the cameras.
So
she
my
sees Dad pulling out a water bottle.
so my daughter went first thing in the morning when they woke up, snuck over to their house, let herself in, stole a bottle of water over theirs, and replaced it. It was hilarious. My parents didn't even wake up. They didn't even know she did it.
Unreal.
It was pretty funny.
Hey, on a side note, I went to Rosemont outlets we talked about last week.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Check out these new shoes. $25.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
you're just trying to show off your nice pants too.
They are nice
I got
pants.
these too. $35.
Are those Under Armour pants?
Yes. And they're the golf ones. They're the stretchy golf
So they're
pants.
stretchy golf pants.
Yep.
I mean,
Well,
why
you're
not?
all set then.
$25 for the shirt too.
Look
I
at
mean,
you.
his entire outfit right there, $75.
That's
Done.
pretty good.
That's very good.
That's very good in today's time.
And considering he doesn't wear underwear or socks, I mean,
Yeah, no shit.
he's perfect.
Dang it.
That's your second naughty word.
Yeah, he keeps saying naughty words. So we'll go back to what we did this weekend. So this past week, very proud. And Kathy, thank you very much for including me on the transaction. We closed the lake house on Rock Lake in Lake Mills, Wisconsin. So that closed last week.
Wow, that really hurt my ears. That was really loud.
There you go. Yeah. Wow.
Let's go, Charlie boy.
So that, I mean, that was an awesome thing for the weekend. And to celebrate, my Venise and I went out. We went to Izakaya 88, which is Shogun, their Japanese pub. And I will tell you, Venise loves the Samurai. That's one of their craft
Oh,
cocktails.
she does she?
It's peach, rum, and pineapple juice. She's like, it's the tropics in a glass, basically. And then I drink their version of an old fashioned. It's called Journey. They have a whole list of craft cocktails.
That's a great band, man.
I think it's the most overrated band in the world, but
We had a conversation.
we've had this.
Don't stop.
Yeah.
Believing.
Every time I hear that song, I cry because
It's the
Tony
White
Sopran-
Sox song.
No, Tony Soprano gets
No.
killed to that song.
It's the White Sox. That was what held them together to win the World Series in 05.
When was the last time you watched from start to finish The Sopranos?
Never.
Like 8 months ago.
Oh, it's so good.
It
is so good.
So
Vinny's gonna be like, "You're
good.
watching this again?" I'm like, "Yeah." I run out of things to watch. I go back and watch old shows from start to finish. Like right now, I'm back in Succession. I'm watching Succession again from start to finish. I got to get Showtime back on, but I wait till they do a special. They give me like 3 months free or something, and then I cancel it again because I'll then watch Billions.
You're
But,
funny.
I am funny like that, but I want to give a big shout out though to 815 Stonecrafters LLC. I know we're talking about like visiting like restaurants, stuff like that, but 815 Stonecrafters, formerly Granite Stone Territories. They're over at 210 Kishwaukee Street in Rockford. So they did, when I did my kitchen reno in 2020, and I finally finished the reno, because when I first did it in 2016, I gutted the kitchen, put it in tile floor, did cherry cabinets, but my budget was tight. So I went with like black appliances at the time, and I did a laminate top. So in 2020, I finally decided, okay, we're done. We're going to put the granite in finally, do the undermount sink. I'm going to do the backsplash. And we decided not to keep the island at that time. Because when I did the island, it was huge. And it was hard walking around. So we did a high top table. Well, Venise wants the island back. So we went to these guys, and they did my original granite countertops. So I went back in. They had a slab that still matched. So I'm
Nice.
getting a remnant. They're cutting it. They're installing it next week. I got to install the island. That means this coming weekend, but so be it. You know, Venise is out of town. I'll do a little work at the house. It's a lot easier to do the work when she's not there. Sorry, honey, I love you, but that's just how it is. And unbelievable price. And I'm so grateful that I got in there. They're by appointment only, so you got to call them. Their number's on Facebook. You call them, and they'll set up an appointment. But I don't want to be disparaging, but I went to the other big granite place like a month ago. And everybody knows I'm not going to like, should I call them out or no? You know what? I'm going to call them out. So went to Lonnie's Stonecrafters. Went in on an afternoon with Venise. They had a couple of slabs. We found one that we thought would match, but we wanted to check because this particular type of granite, it's New River White. Sometimes it has a big brown vein in it. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's just like the creamier color with the specks of red, which is what I have most of my kitchen to match my cherry and do all that. So they said, you know what? We'll pull it out. The guys are done working for the day, but we'll pull it out tomorrow. I'll take a picture and I'll text it to you. This is what the salesman says. It's been a month.
Still nothing.
I called 10 days later and said, hey, just checking. Well, is Corey there? And he's like, no, he's not there today. Can I help you? And I explained to the guy that answered the phone. No. All right, I will get that taken care of for you, and I will have that for you by tomorrow morning. This was on a Thursday at 2:00. Nothing. Finally, I just said, you know what? Let's find out. We drove over here because they're closed Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but it didn't say by appointment only on Facebook. So we got there. I called. There was nobody at the shop because they were out doing installs. So it's by appointment only. When I called, they said appointment only. So you got to call the number to find out. Leave a message. They texted me back. No problem. I'm grateful that Lonnie's didn't do it because the same 3 foot by 4 foot slab and the same granite is going to cost me half the price for fabrication and installation.
100%.
So it saved me money. So thank you for not doing your follow-up because you just saved me 50% of what you quoted me for fabrication. And I'm sorry, I'm going to vent a little because that's the importance. Like people ask me, how are you successful in real estate? I said, answer your phone. Do what you say, do what you say you're going to do. And that's all you need to do. You tell somebody you're going to do something, you do it. Somebody calls or texts, you respond, you call them back, you answer your phone, you do whatever you got to do. There's no excuse. We're not that busy to follow up with a client. So that's my little vent for the day. But yeah, did the Shogun for dinner. Well, we ate at the Izakaya side at the high top tables. Had some great craft cocktails. Got my granite ordered. closed on a deal. So very good weekend.
Where in there did you party?
Huh?
You didn't party this weekend?
No. Why would I party?
I don't know. Just
Ooh, I drank a lot on Saturday.
did you?
Like a whole bottle of vodka.
Well,
Whoa.
A big one.
Whoa.
I started drinking at like 1 o'clock on Saturday.
With your physique, you
were trash.
How did you not get sick?
And I made it to the casino till 3 in the morning.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy, you had one of those nights. All right.
Well, you know what?
Did you win?
There's nothing wrong with. No, he
No,
lost. He
I
just said he was
lost.
losing because every time he'd flop on blackjack at 20, they'd get 5-card 21. You were sitting at a table with people that didn't know what they were doing. That's probably what happened.
Terrible.
I can't
Like
stand when that happens.
It was terrible.
Did you know that one of the secrets is?
Did you also know in Bettendorf they won't let you get your double down card down?
Yeah,
Face down.
Your doubles
Face
down.
down.
They won't do it face down. It's
Nope.
face up only.
At Rockford here, they have to check with the pit boss.
They have to ask for permission, and
And it's funny because the last time I was playing, I said face down, and he was like, "I have to ask the pit boss." Oh, the pit boss will be just fine with it. So she did it. It was pretty funny. It's like, what are you talking about? Come on. I was like, I'm playing $50, $100 hands. You could do it face down for me. I'm not playing $10 hands like the rest of the table.
Oh yeah. Well, they're not $10. They're $25 minimum. in
I-
Rockford.
I've seen 15.
Rockford has 15s until about 1 in the afternoon, and then it all goes to 25. But I prefer, if we could get in there, I would much rather sit at a table where it's like you two guys, myself, maybe Colby, a couple other people, like that we have the table.
Yeah.
It's either that or you play one-on-one. One-on-one is the best way to win because then you can do whatever you want. You
But
get nobody to blame but yourself.
George will play 1-on-1, all 5 hands.
He does.
No, I do. So
He'll play 2.
No, the rule is yes, I play 2. The rule is if somebody does screw up because they didn't play it correctly, or the dealer runs a 21 and there's an open spot, I'll play 2 hands. Which the rule is you have to play double. So if the limit's 25, you got to play 50 on each just to mix up the card order to
Because
change
they just screwed it up, so you got to like get
do
it back.
something to kind of throw the table back in there.
But like knowing like that one night we all went after Plesh Bash,
Mm-hmm.
and I got myself in a lot of trouble with my wife again. Sorry, honey.
That was my fault.
That was your fault. But it's
100% was
and
my
I
fault.
still went home, and this one was out till like eating Waffle House at like 4 in the morning.
Denny's.
Venise, listen. That Uber was going to be 75 clams.
I know. It was going to be $75 for an Uber, so I drove Josh home instead. But I had you sit in the first seat because I know you know how to play.
Yeah.
I usually try to get first seat at the table because at least then I know I got my card without anybody getting things screwed up too badly.
Yep.
So, but I mean, that was a good night. We had fun.
Yeah.
It was a break even.
It was a great night.
Every night's a break even unless I get over a certain amount of money. Then I call it a win. Like, so if I put 100 down, I play like for a couple hours, and I walk away with like 200, it's a break even. I don't consider it a win. But if I pull 1,000 off the table, then that's a win.
Are we excited for?
Well, don't you remember I played that last hand at $800
I know.
and they pulled a 5-card 21 on me again?
I know.
It happens every time.
I know. And that was a big hand too. I'm surprised Rockford though will allow you to like swing your bets so much. Because blackjack is one of the few games that you can still win. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but nobody. I wasn't counting.
It's not like the house. No, but you're not counting.
And you're not
nobody's
gonna-
going to
you
count
can't-
cards, especially with the electronic shuffling machines now
you
and
can't.
everything
Yeah,
else.
that's what I was gonna say. You cannot swing in your favor in Rockford. They have nothing but the automatic, where every hand is shuffled. You have to go to. You have to go to a
Bettendorf
casino.
shuffles by hand.
That's where you
Well,
have
that
to play.
I like a
That's where you
deck
can win.
shoe where they hand shuffle, where once it's done, it's done. Yeah, because the cards are going in and getting mixed up. Every hand is a
100%.
mixed up hand. It's not like
Yeah.
they're shuffling once and it's the luck of the draw.
That's
You can't
that's how
count what-
Bettendorf
yeah.
is.
But
Fun
I
stuff.
think they do that to keep things moving because they have such limited table games. I don't think that's how it'll be when you're sitting at the thing because Joliet's not like that. It's not like a rule in Illinois.
No, 100% not.
They're doing
It's
that because they only
they
have like
wanna-
3 blackjack tables. They want to keep it moving.
Correct. And they have the 3-2 blackjack, which so like that's the stuff that I hate. In Vegas, the best is to find a 2-deck hand shuffled blackjack with 3-2 blackjack instead of 6-5. It's very hard to find. And that's where the rules are like fair. Because 6-5 blackjack is ridiculous.
Right.
But they only do that at higher end. So you're not going to get that at a 15 and 25. That's going to be a $100 table. Most likely in Vegas when I say this, and most likely in the high limit room to get those kind of rules. But then you can play. Because it's not like I was watching a TikTok. It's not you got to come with a huge bankroll, and it's not you're not playing to win an unlimited amount of money. You will walk in there and with a purpose. So say you walk in with 5,000 and you say, I'm going to win $1,000 and I'll be done. I guarantee you at one point or another, you will be up $1,000 if you sit down with 5. Like that's it, with a fair table, playing by the rules, hand shuffle deck, 3-2 blackjack odds, and that's how you play. That's how you win. You don't walk in there and hope to turn your 5,000 into 50,000. Say I'd like to have win $500 or $1,000, pay for the night. That's what you do. And 9 times out of 10, you will. That is kind of.
But that's the same way. Like they don't care in the poker room either. Like if you're going into any casino and you're playing poker, they're like the house is getting their money regardless. There's a fee for sitting there, so they're getting their money for the buy-in. You're playing, you're taking everybody else's money. The house is getting a bit of everybody's money, but you're just taking people's money on the table. So it's the fairest game you can play in a casino because you're only playing others. The house has no favoritism.
Baccarat is Baccarat's similar. You bet on the dealer or yourself.
Right.
You can bet both sides of the transaction.
I had a buddy.
You could be the dealer at Baccarat.
One of the dads, sat down at video poker, put $25 in, pulled out 800.
There you go.
He hit 4 aces and a 2 3 times.
That's crazy. That's insane. Anyways, so
This weekend,
yeah, what do we got?
it's my birthday. I got a busy weekend.
You do.
Yeah.
It's Josh's birthday.
What day?
Saturday.
What do you got?
So Friday we have
We're going to casino.
we have the
You want to go?
we have the Shamrock Shuffle.
Can we take you to the casino?
I'm too poor.
No, you're not.
It's the
I just told you how you can win.
it's the Shamrock Shuffle. to
Here,
support.
here.
Hold on.
Oh, wait. Let's walk in with $500
I
at a
don't have
$25 table.
I don't have $2,500.
You win 100 and then your night's free. We can get drinks. We can go get dinner.
I don't have $500.
He already has a plan for his birthday.
I do.
But unfortunately, I might not be able to meet you till like 8 or 9.
Wait, so I didn't get an invite.
Oh, this is like golf all over again.
What the? What is?
You were busy.
Road dog.
No, you were busy this week. I was gonna tell you today.
Okay, all right.
You were gone this weekend.
Yeah, you
we
were
were talking
gone.
about it over the weekend while you were gone.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Go ahead. I'm listening.
So we have the Shamrock Shuffle to support St. Bridget schools.
Saturday.
Friday.
Oh, it's Friday.
Friday night, all adults. We're going to dinner beforehand, going to the shuffle, going out afterwards. Saturday.
Unfortunately, I can't go to that because I have another event I'm
Yeah.
going to Friday.
Oh,
Sat-
Friday's the play. But yes.
Saturday, I have baseball practice. And then I rented 2 pickleball courts at Victory for 2 hours each from 6 to 8 on Saturday night. And we're going to have like an open house. Just come, play, eat, drink, socialize.
Sounds awesome.
But you have Battle of the Bands.
Battle of the Bands.
That's in the morning.
Oh,
It's like 9 to 1.
come to Victory and hang out.
I could probably do that.
Bring your kids. Bring your wife.
My
Oh, they have to
daughter-
play it.
yeah.
Okay.
I'll have Lily. I could probably
Bring Lily. Bring Lily. We're going to be a bunch of kids there.
Cool.
Mason will be there. They're all going to play pickleball and eat food. The food at Victory at the tap wall is incredible. Very good food. It's the only serve yourself tap wall, I believe, in Rockford.
Yeah, and in Northern Illinois.
Is it? Yeah. So
They make a big deal over that billboard they have out showing that over on 251 and 173 on the corner, the electronic billboard. It's always flashing.
Yep, it's pretty cool. You just take your card, you tap it, and you can pour as much or as little of the drinks as you want. And they have beer, wine, seltzers,
It
mixed
registers how
drinks.
many ounces you pour, and that's what you get charged. You get charged by the ounce.
Yep. They have old fashions on tap. You can have just straight vodka or straight whiskey. It's pretty cool.
Interesting.
And then Sunday, I have a camp event in Rosemont area.
Nice.
So,
You're going to be exhausted. So next week when we record, you're going to be.
No.
No.
We'll see.
Well, again, it's the second weekend in March now. So spring is only a few days away. I mean, it's going to be like a week from now.
Daylight savings is Saturday.
Daylight savings is this weekend. Venise has state for her gymnastics team this weekend.
Oh, I don't like
got-
this weekend already. We're
she's
losing
got-
an hour's sleep.
She's got
The hell is
level.
that?
Yeah, you're going to lose an hour on Saturday night. But
Man.
she's got her state for levels and a couple of other. I don't know which groups it is completely, but Kid Spot Gymnastics. Good luck at state this weekend. Me, I've got a couple listing appointments Saturday. I'm installing an island on Sunday, and Friday I've got that women's wine and wealth event with a few people from our Am Spirit group. They're putting that on, so that's over.
I thought you have to go to that.
That's at Hidden Creek. He can't because his daughter has to play that night, same time. Because that's some Friday night at like 6 o'clock to like
That sounds right.
6 o'clock to like 8 o'clock or something. So, but what are you doing after?
What, the Shammrock
Yeah.
Shuffle? Friday?
Yeah.
I think we're going out downtown.
So keep in touch with me then. We'll try to meet up somewhere.
Uh-oh.
So, but that's at Hidden Creek. So, and I'm excited because it's going to be my first time going to that.
Hidden Creek.
Hidden
Oh,
Creek.
I love that place. Their garage is my favorite. It is like
Where's that at?
It's in Roscoe.
Roscoe, right off the highway. So
Okay,
you exit highway, go right instead of left.
You hang a Randy instead of Louie?
That's right. And then it's like
Well,
right
not for
there.
me. I don't have to take the highway. I live in Roscoe.
Well, aren't you just special?
So there's no getting off the highway.
He is such a Sine.
It's okay, road dog.
But that's about it, man. I mean,
Anything happening this weekend? Besides that, besides Josh's birthday. I mean,
Josh's birthday is the only thing happening in Rockford. So
yeah, pretty much.
And if you're listening and you want to come to the Victory Pickleball Courts in Loves Park, we'll be there from 6 till whenever. Eating and drinking and playing pickleball.
Josh is gonna do a thing where he'll give you $100 for your 20 if he can chug the beer faster than you can, or if you can out chug Josh.
We'll drink vodkas.
No, you're not gonna do that.
I will. You drink your vodka and I'll drink my vodka. Whoever finishes the vodka first wins.
No, I'm saying for a beer.
I know, but we're going to do it with vodka.
I don't want to do vodka. I'm not saying I'm gonna do
you
it.
can't do beer either.
I'm saying he should set up a table.
I mean, you can't chug beers if you can't burp, and George can't burp.
I can't.
It is the funniest thing.
We did time Jeff, one of our friends that was with us, 3.1 seconds from when he cracked the beer empty. It was
I could
impressive.
probably beat that.
It was impressive.
I could probably beat that.
3.1. We were saying under 4. We put set the over under at 4.
Did you see
They
that?
smoked it.
Did you see that guy beat the
Yeah.
record
The one
in the
guy.
combine?
Oh yeah, the 40,
Yeah.
4.21, I think. Wide receiver.
Yep.
They showed him against the guy that he took the record from. His the way he got out of the gate is insane. I don't think anybody can beat him. He's so fast.
That and Caitlin Clark beat
Got the scoring record.
scoring record
College.
for all
All of
college,
college
basketball.
basketball. She beat out, I forget. the
Maravich.
kid. Maravich. Pete.
Pete
Pistol Pete, right?
Maravich beat his record.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive.
What else happened?
That's it.
I'm thinking, I'm planning a Vegas trip if either of you are down.
Nope. I told you Vegas trips, not boys trips. They're couples trips.
When is this Vegas trip?
Memorial Day weekend.
I'm out.
That's my anniversary.
Just, all right, don't say I didn't invite you.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I can't do Memorial Day.
Ben's coming. Kyle's coming, and I'm coming. So far, we've got 3.
It's a lot of coming.
All I hear is Kamala Harris going, "Don't come.
Don't come.
Don't go.
I'm going to come.
Don't come. I'm going to come." That
guys-
DJ clip on
Yes.
on TikTok is the funniest.
On that note,
I mean
right?
that like, and it's funny because you're watching the crowd, right? And the one girl's dancing, it's like she's like into it, and the other girl's like looking at it like, really? And you're like, okay, there's two people at the wedding, two different sides of the fence.
Yikes.
So, that's the other thing coming up though with the the primaries are coming up. I think next Tuesday, right? What day? Let me just look it up real quick because
19th.
no,
Primary is the 19th.
Primary is the 19th. All right, so we got
We got a
another
couple
week.
weeks. Yeah.
We got another week, so we'll talk about some of that stuff and if anything important is happening next week on our podcast.
Yes. I will say I've had I experienced, or it's been officially
What
coined,
have you experienced?
the best cheese curds ever. Nashville at Roberts.
I find it hard to believe that the best cheese curds ever are from Tennessee.
Try
Not
it.
Wisconsin.
You got to try it.
Well, did you bring some back?
Nope. You
Nope.
got to come down next time. It's only an hour flight. Come on.
And we can fly out of Rockford, come Bay.
Yeah, no thanks.
Well,
Why?
yeah, because a whole bunch
I
of
hate flying Allegiant.
he won't do that because he doesn't get points. They don't have first class.
And it's just not.
He
It's
doesn't
like
fly
it's like
unless
an
it's
hour
first
and a
class.
half flight.
It's an hour flight.
I know. And there's a whole group of realtors and loan originators
That are
They're
down
right
there right
now.
now.
They're right now doing their
For
CE.
CE.
But I mean, my CE's been done for a while. My license is renewed. We're ready to go.
I renew mine at the end of the month.
I'm good until like October-ish. Usually we try to get it done by end of October. So it's renewed by the end of the year. Our deadline's end of the year. I know yours is.
Ours is the end of the month of your birthday.
Mine's
Every 2 years.
April 30th.
Well, there we go. 3 different
I'm
industries,
done.
3 different rules.
And it's every 2 years for us with 12 hours.
Every
of
2 years
CE.
of us.
Ours is
But I
every year.
did
Ours is 24
I
hours.
did get my home finance resource certification.
That's right.
So took care of that.
I closed a deal for George today.
You closed the what?
A deal for George today.
Nice.
Yep. She's closing tomorrow. Issued
And
it today.
I passed you somebody too just
Yep.
recently.
I haven't called, but waiting on.
You haven't called?
No, they haven't called.
Well, I gave you their number too. You could reach
I know.
out.
I know.
I'm just
But it
saying.
was over the weekend.
I know.
And I was busy.
I know. I know.
I was kind of letting.
I'm just letting you know.
I'll reach out.
Jeez.
Who was it?
Oh, man.
Who'd actually give you?
My husband and his wife.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are nuts.
Well, they didn't reach out yet.
Clearly,
you know why?
we have
You know why they didn't reach out yet? Well, they're a couple. They're not like married, but she was actually in Mexico
I'm sure there was something.
partying it up. So
Yeah.
he had a lot of stuff to do for that new listing because we're getting that done. But it's good stuff.
Clearly, we had a wonderful amount of material for this week.
Well, you know what? I can't do it. All. I mean,
it's the dog days of in between.
I came with notes like I did.
It's the dog days of like nothing going on yet.
Actually, one of the
But-
things on my notes that I did want to talk about. Thank you for saying that. Before we go,
Oh,
I
yes.
want to say I'm very proud of the Rockford regional area. This came out a couple weeks back, but we didn't report on it. But our crime stats are down. So Rockford, congratulations. Violent crime is down like 19%. Homicides are down 33%. Aggravated assaults are down 19%. People shot is down 30%.
Wow.
I mean,
that's actually pretty good.
property crimes are down 3%. Robberies are down 7%. So, I mean, you guys, crime's getting better. Things are happening better. It was in the Rock River Current. I've come to the realization I prefer reading the Rock River Current over the Rockford Register Star.
Well, it's crazy. The Rockford Register Star is produced out of Milwaukee.
Well, that's part of the problem. And then I did see, though, today that they just
Did
gave...
you know that?
The
No, I
city
didn't.
of Rockford just gave a special. They're giving a special zoning change for the building that the Rockford Register Star is in because the owners, are the Iconic Energy, and a high-end restaurant wants to take over the lower level of that building, but they can't do it without valet parking because there's no parking. So they want to be able to put valet, so they want to cut that in. So a lot of people complaining because it's all zoned as a walking district basically. So we can't stop progress, guys, because we want cars to be able to pull in, drop people off, and then go park in the public parking down the road. You know what I mean? Like, we got to be able to do it. Nothing's happening down there anyway. A lot of evenings. I mean, it still drives me nuts that on Saturday afternoons or Saturday evenings, it's hardly anything until 4 o'clock. And then they're all closed by 11. And Sunday, there's nowhere to eat downtown.
Yeah.
So we need to get that changed if we're going to start developing the area and getting. I mean, I would love to maybe one day get rid of the house and live in one of those beautiful apartments at the Burnham Lofts. I mean, I've walked through a lot of them. They have a lot of great amenities. It's a rental though; you can't buy it. But there's nothing to do on a Sunday. Everything's closed around you. So, I mean, we need to think about how we change things.
I had something else I wanted to
Do you also know that, like, if you were to send me a piece of mail, you would put it in your mailbox?
And it would go to Chicago, right?
It'd go to Chicago and then
Goes to
come back.
Arlington Heights and comes back. Or Palatine. Goes to Palatine and then comes back.
It literally goes from Rockford to Palatine to Rockford.
Yeah. But Amazon will drop a
But
package off with a
hey,
drone.
our crime is
Our
down.
crime is down. I mean,
We got that.
crime's down.
Baby steps.
I mean, it's baby steps. We got some stuff going on, but I
The
mean,
I forgot, there was something I wanted to add. Now I don't remember. Son of a gun. That's okay. We can save it for next week.
there was a spike though between 2020 and 2021 on everything. But I think
Well,
that's
it's 'cause
because everybody was
was
all pent up from COVID. But I just wanted to pass that along. I was very happy to see that. So
Well,
that's about all I got.
yeah, this week is the draft. Draft's coming up, but more importantly, free agency starts next week. Who do the Cowboys have? Anybody big that they're gonna lose? Well, their running back, isn't he gonna be on? Forget his name.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh. Never mind. I'm excited. I think I heard today that the Bears are
We have a couple of big guys, but trying to
you're hoping? I'm hoping the Bears actually make a play on, I'm hearing Saquon Barkley. I think that would be a tremendous move.
How do you feel about Caleb Williams not going to the medical?
I don't care. He's not going to be on the Bears, so it doesn't matter.
You want to make a bet?
No, I don't bet on the Bears. But I honestly think that this is all pent up. Everybody in the league everywhere believes that the Bears are drafting Caleb Williams. What better time to get the maximum out of your draft? We are down to 5 draft picks this year. That's not going to stand. Not with this GM. And I don't put it past him to pull this off because they kept Eberflus. Come on. You don't think that he would keep Fields if he kept Eberflus? I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I'm not saying it's until he's traded. I refuse to believe that it's a done deal. Why haven't they traded him? 2 weeks ago, they talked about Fields having first-round value. And then they're waiting, and they're waiting, and they're waiting. And now they're saying maybe
Well,
a
they're waiting for the
second-rounder.
deadline,
I don't know. They could trade him at any time.
but they don't want to lay their hand out yet. They're waiting for a deadline to.
There is no deadline. Like,
Yeah.
trade him. If that's the move, and you're convinced that why are they waiting and diminishing his value? Meanwhile, they're making people believe more and more and more, and they're increasing the value of that number 1 overall. I don't know. I'm not saying it's a done deal. I don't know anything. But I wouldn't put it past him only because he kept Eberflus. I thought that was a mistake. And he did that. So if he stuck with that guy, and he loves Fields, he's always had a great relationship with Fields. I mean, after one of the games, they're like hugging his GM, and he always speaks highly. And then the Kevin Warren interview, hinting like good thing that Fields is on the Bears like weeks ago. I'm not saying it's for sure that we're keeping Fields, but I still would not rule it out. No matter how much you're hearing, because it hasn't happened. Until the trade happens, I'm all in on keeping Fields. And trading that pick for a haul, getting Marvin Harrison. We only have 5 picks. The counter to that at this point is trade down from 9 And now we got Caleb Williams and nothing else because we traded our second best asset to get more assets because we traded our second round pick for Montez Sweat and our fourth round pick now, or fifth round pick for this offensive lineman. And that's not the philosophy. Our GM said we're going to build through the draft.
Well, and if you're like me, half our audience just went glazed over.
I'm just saying I'm not convinced that it's Caleb yet.
And welcome back to Sports Center.
I mean, all signs point to it. I'm not an idiot. So I see all the signs, but I'm
all
not
signs point to it. But let's
sure.
go with like the top trade right now. Like Apple is a huge trade right now. They're 10% down in their stock options. The stock is 10% down right now. Is it a good buy?
Apple's always a good buy. Just like Google and.
What did your wife say when she found out about the Apple Pro?
Yes.
Nothing.
That's next week. George is going to join the podcast from Apple
I should
Pro.
have done it.
From Apple Pro Vision.
I could have done it. Oh, I was going to do that. I totally forgot. That would have been fun.
Apple Vision Pro. So
dude,
yes.
it was awesome.
He bribed her with a girls trip.
I told her right after. I told her about her girls trip. Yes.
Where's her girls trip?
She's going to Napa with 7 of her best friends
for her birthday.
For her birthday.
When's that?
In August for her 40th. That was my surprise. I gave it to her on her half birthday so she had time to like plan out her own course. And
there's nothing worse than planning out the whole trip and then
she's
get to a vineyard and it like sucks.
So she's gone June, July, and August?
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, that's why I'm going to Vegas, I think, in May. So I'm gonna start things off. Do a Vegas trip Memorial Day. We're gone half of June, half of July.
But you can't do that Vegas trip. Like
why?
I mean, we're in the middle of recording at that time.
Oh, it's just a weekend trip. I'm not gonna be gone for a long time.
I don't know.
You can't do Vegas for more than 3 nights. Same thing applies to like Nashville. 3-night max. It just gets out of control if you're there longer.
All right. I got pee.
You got to pee.
Yep. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, please do all the podcasty things. Oh, I got the stats. And Amazon is no longer the number one listening of our show.
Uh-oh. Who?
Apple Podcasts is the number one streaming service for our podcast. And it is on people's phones. They are listening on the phone, not on computers, not in their Alexas, not in their HomePods. It's telephone. It's their cell phone. So thank you, Apple, for having faith in us. But do all the YouTube-y things. We're on YouTube at Reppin' the State Line Podcast. Facebook is the same at Reppin' the State Line Podcast, unless you were trying to find us when Facebook went down over this past week for like 2 hours and the whole world blew their mind.
Yes.
And then
that was
again,
today.
Find it. Well, we record, but
and it's over. All right. On that note,
and all that stuff, all that jazz.
Peace out.
Girl Scout.